The urban stealth campervan, man. You know it makes sense. A conspiracy-free zone.
Why I actually think this is the greatest micro campervan in the world. Let me tell you this scenario, right? You've fallen on hard times, whatever the case may be. It might be something you've done in your life, and some might say you deserve it, or just a turn of whatever the reason, turn of bad luck or whatever. So you can't afford astronomical rent prices because they're ridiculous. The council list is non-existent for single men. It just doesn't happen. So what's your options? You've got you either walk in on your hush puppies underneath a bus to the local bus shelter and you're sleeping there, which no, I couldn't ever do. You could get a tent and camp out in the woods, but I'm a wuss. I can't be dealing with spiders and any outside business. I can't do that. That's just not happening. It's not even an option for me, to be honest with you. That is not even an option. So if you've got a few quid, and I mean a few quid, get yourself a van. Ideally it wouldn't be this small, but even if it was this small, or people in cars. I've seen people survive in cars before. I mean, I don't know how they do that. This is a small van, and you can do it in a small van. Push comes to shove, you can do it in a small van. But this is why I'm going to tell you this is the greatest micro camper, right? Right. I can cook a meal, I've done steak in here before as well, mostly it's like silly little things, watch it like omelettes and stuff like that, and beans on toast, that sort of stuff, right? I can make a cup of tea, I can have a cool, refreshing, zesty drink from my fridge. In the winter, I've got heat from my diesel heater. I've got a cosy, really cosy bed. I've got, I don't know if I showed you this before. Don't know if that's picking it up. Mobile internet access, so I can send off important email. It's not only a home, it's a little bit of a mobile office at times. I can watch the TV. Most importantly, I can be warm and secure. I've got cameras, so I can see what's going on in the outside, so I can feel safe. I generate my own electricity. Well, the sun does it for me, but I harvest that power into my batteries, so I'm quite self-sufficient. So yeah, for me, in my opinion, this is the world's greatest micro campervan. That's the only thing what is micro in this van, by the way. And I was a bit rude, I'm just saying, I'm quite a big chap, so yeah, it's brilliant. I love it. I've not got bored of it at all. Love the van. It's a piece of metal at the end of the day, but I'm very fond of it. Sometimes I wish it was bigger. I wish I could stand up, but you've got to make the most of what you've got. I'm lucky and fortunate enough now to have the best of both worlds. I've got the camper and I've got the garage. Why I'm sitting in the camper now is because it's so hot in the garage. It's unbelievably hot in there. I think it's 33 in there, and it's been like that since this morning. So that's roasting. So yeah, I know the van needs a bit of a tidy up at the moment because I'm just adding a few more things. That's the only thing with me. I swear I've got a touch of OCD. I don't know when to stop. I get the van to a certain point and think maybe I can fit some more crap in here, and it's true. Yeah, it's getting a bit chock-a-block in here, but I'm just sort of securing things down, make sure they don't in-trans, make sure they don't fly out and catapult to the back of my bloody head. So yeah, I'm just sort of tidying up, but it's all done. The van's all sorted, but yeah, there you go. What am I doing for the rest of the day? I've got a picture. Oh yeah, that's the point, right? You can help me, right? I'm doing these wacky pictures for my collection. They're not for sale or nothing like that. It's just my personal collection, right? But I'm doing these pictures, and I'm doing an 80s themed picture now. Well, I've not started it yet, but it's in the planning process. So it's anything that was iconic to me, which would be, or brings back fond memories. So what's running around my head is obviously Samantha Fox. She was iconic, you know. She had big muscles, didn't she? So, you know, when you were a teenage boy, she was, oh, geez, she was a good old girl, she was. BMX bikes, break dancing, Rubik's Cubes. I'm not too sure if Sony Walkman was a 80s thing, but I had one of those. I think that was 70s, wasn't it? That was Sony, but I don't know. What was it? BMX bikes, design casual clothing, Fila, LS, Sergio Tacchini, Gazelle Adidas trainers, Lois Electric Blue Lois cords. Yeah, that was a thing back in the day. But I don't know how the hell am I going to incorporate all of them into a picture. But I'm gonna do my best anyway. So, but my point was, if you could leave, I don't know, a few things that you'd like to see in the picture, or no, not even because I'd have tons of stuff, I'll never be able to fill it in. But I'll try and pick something what I haven't thought of. You know, I think anybody who watches me videos, we're roughly about the same age. So the 80s is quite, 70s and 80s are quite important times, aren't they? So I don't know, whatever's iconic to you, just leave a few comments. Yeah, a few little, do you remember this, or something like that, you know, just in case I've forgotten it. Like the films and that, the films of the 80s were brilliant as well. So I've got so many things running in my head. Someone said to me today, Boy George, yeah, he was iconic in the 80s, wasn't he? Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to fit all this in, but I try and do little snippets of which I fancy. Yeah, so if you wouldn't mind, leave, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? You know, something to do. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, leave it a few. Oh, bloody bummers! I'm sitting on one of those. You know, them freaking where you wipe your feet on them. Rugs. That's it. Oh, spiky though. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing over the next few days. Well, I don't think I'll be starting it for a while because it's so hot. I can't be doing nothing in that garage. So I'm going to be parking this van in the shade. The batteries are spot on. They're charged within an hour as soon as that sun comes out. So I ain't got a problem there. Yeah, let me just get a drink out of the fridge. It's only water. It's nothing exciting, but hits a bloody spot, doesn't it? The van's a bit of a mess actually at the moment. I'm just doing a few home improvements, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Bonjour. Right, I'll catch you later. Yeah, and if you don't mind, leave a few little comments like shoulder pads or something. I don't know. What else is in the 80s? What was the things on the TV? Was it Dynasty? No, Dynasty. No, that was what was the other one? Dynasty. Oh, I don't know. No, JR. What was the one? Dallas. That's the one. Or things like Who Shot JR? Actually, I might use that. Right, I'll catch you later. Ta-ra. The camera's going to pick this up, but the temperature in the van at the moment is, let me zoom in a little bit, is 107.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's roasting. A little bit toasty, that, eh? On with the TV. Whew, lifesaver. But the only thing is, where I was in London at the weekend, well, it's not at the end of the world. I mean, it takes seconds, but you've got to, what have I got to do? Yeah, you've got to retune it. But that takes a few minutes. You know, it's not the end of the world, but yeah, you do think, what the freaking hell's going on when you try to turn it on? You know, it caught me out a few times. I thought, you know, where's the aerial gone? Gone outside, looked, the aerial's still on the roof. And yeah, just because I've gone from London to Suffolk, and yeah, it just needs retuning in. But like I said, it only takes a couple of minutes, so it's not the end of the world. Hello again. I had all these great plans of doing things today, but it's so freaking hot. It is so hot. Oh yeah, what have I put this up as well, my little, I don't know if you can see that, the old camera's picking up, I don't know. And that says, I've had this for ages. It says, I've taken my glasses off. What a plank. Hold on, let me read it now. Right, hold on, bear with me. Right, that says, wishing drop. This beautiful mouth-blown glass drop has been made especially to wish you health, wealth, happiness and good luck. So I try and give that a bit of a rub each day. Rubbing other things doesn't actually pay dividends in the long run. Doesn't get any bigger, put it that way. Right, so let me turn you back round in my ugly boat race. I need to pull my finger out. I need to make something to eat. I'm starving. You know when you get that hungry and you start getting a bit of the old shakes? I'm getting that way. I'm so hungry. Right, and I'll catch you later. Have a lovely evening. Right, and ta-ra.